they want. Shit. That family shit. Jersey. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. Yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The Jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on Tonka Fest, that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, with this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Sneak a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Sneak a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company.
The Edge.
With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice
Or mix a liqueur combo.
Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower overpower the palate. Added to your coffee or incorporated into food recipes.
Check us out on the website.
That's southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram.
Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia.
You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store.
We are the new edge.
Taste the edge.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. You're going to see some commercials, but we're telling you once again, people like this, and I straight pull this from a TV show or a movie, but the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow. It's as simple as that, man. A lot of people have been hitting us up. We're really just trying to come up with a fair package for everybody.
Trying to do things the right way, sir. Trying to do things the right way.
And so if you are interested in advertising on the Two Live Stews, I created a new email address, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
The price today ain't going to be the same tomorrow, and I want to get in today.
The Two Live Stews experience, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. We're looking for experienced radio sales people. Jump aboard right now. There's a lot of money out there to be got. All right. Because we promote the heck out of our sponsors, and they know that. We've had sponsors in the past that we would love to reconnect with as well.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. Shit, that family shit. Jersey, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fan dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out, leave your face
famous son.
Yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey, yo, we family.
The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from top down. Been so sweet.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, Shawty! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit.
The Two Live Stews Experience, Shawty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
We've got to thank God every minute of every day. Welcome to the Two Live Stews or podcast near you. I'm your boy, One Live Stew, Ryan Stewart, joined by none other than my big but tad smaller brother, Doug. What up, Doug?
I'm good, man. I'm fantastic. I thought we had a little issue for a second there.
No,
I think we're good, though. I think we're good.
My cord came out of the mic. I put it back in, and everything is good. How your cord come out of the mic? I moved my mic. I moved the whole stand, and the cord came out. Don't worry about that, man. We took care of it. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I'm back at Mo's Bar once again. They invited me back.
Uncle Mo's, we love you, man.
Thank you to everybody in Mo's. Thank you very much.
Yep. Lions Beach Raised. I like that. Lions Beach Raised.
Yeah. So we were raised in Lions Beach, man. Which I don't know if you've ridden back there in a while.
I
It's
have.
closed. Like they
Yes,
have a gate, and there's not a beach back there anymore accessible to common people.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I don't even think there's even people living back there. There used to be people living back there in trailers. So Lions Beach is a beach that pretty much is the foundation of Moco.
And also where we learn how to swim and where you got your certificate to be a lifeguard.
Right, yeah. So we learned how to swim at Lions Beach and lifeguard and all of that stuff, man. So, and I see you talking about the 96 NFL draft.
Yes.
Number 76 pick to the D.
Thank you, man.
That was a great day in Stewart history, man.
It was a great day, man. It was a great day, man. But
That's
before we
next
move,
week. How do you feel about that, man? Do you get
that's
like
why I put it
feels?
down there, man. I have a feeling of nostalgia for sure right now, man. With the draft coming up next week, this time of year, it takes me back those 25 or however long years ago it was, where I dealt with the exact same thing, man. It's wild. It's wild. But it was some good times, man.
Yeah.
Real quick before we move on, man, and we are the Two Live Stews, Experience, Doug Stewart and Ron Stewart. We are powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. A lot of Southern Edge stuff to talk about, man. We had a big weekend with them this past weekend in Charlotte. But before we do that, you mentioned Lions Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, man, when I was in college or late in high school, I would drive back there like after 11 o'clock with girlfriends, man. And nobody would be at that guard gate. Nobody would be out there actually on the beach, man. There were no cameras and stuff back then, man. And we would rabbit dance right on the beach, man. Right on that little pier they had out there, we would rabbit dance, man.
Damn, you were romantic, huh?
I mean, listen, man, if you having time easing them things down, you take them at the Lions Beach on a blanket with some music playing, them things gonna come down, man.
I don't even know, man. I know the statute of limitations is probably gone, man, but you probably had somebody daughter out there, man, and they probably were like underage, just like yourself.
Well, I was underage too. Yeah, I mean, we was
So that's true. That's true.
We were rabbit dancing or hunching each other underage. I was not an adult. She was not a minor. No, it was all on the up and up.
Yeah. Oh man, great times out there. So I tell people this story, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. I tell people this story all the time. They don't believe me, but the lifeguard test, we had to swim from one beach to the other. We swam for the final test, for the final exam. We swam from Lions Beach all the way to the next beach over, which was Somerset Beach.
Was it? Okay, Somerset. Yep.
And it was over a mile.
Yeah.
It was over a mile. Now, I was the only ninja in the group.
Right.
And I got in and out of the boat at least 11 times.
Now, when you say you got in and out of the boat, they had boats. They had a bunch of boats out there with y'all. So if at any point in time you got winded and needed a break, they would stop the boat. You could get in there and you could stay there. And then the boat wouldn't move while you were in there. You had to jump back out where you got in, and then the boat would continue while you swam.
I swam the entire mile cumulatively.
Right.
And there wasn't a lot of boats. It was probably, just say it was probably 8 or 9 of us swimming. And now that I think about it, it's really stupid as heck. It's really stupid as hell.
It's wild, man.
Because there was no like bottom. We weren't in a pool. Like literally the bottom was 100 feet down.
Right.
And you
or deeper.
Right. You catch a Charlie horse out there, then you're probably going to drown. And people drown all the time. We just had a cousin pass away maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, man. Same
Rest in peace, Terrence.
And yeah, man. I mean, but so our Caucasian brothers and sisters definitely have I don't even know what to call it. Their stamina is much better than ours.
Their bones are lighter than ours.
That's true. We're not let's not get into all of that. But yeah, them dudes.
Clearly, you're not gonna come clean with this, so I'm gonna come clean real quick. Okay. Not only were you the only ninja getting in the boat, not only were you the only ninja out there, but every other child swimming for that lifeguard test swam without getting in the boat. You had your personal boat
it was basically my personal boat. It was basically my personal boat. Oh man. I mean, I swam a good bit of it at a time. Like I'd probably go like 100 yards.
Yeah.
And that's all you see. We didn't have no life vests and nothing like that, man.
No.
Like literally people could have drowned out there.
And listen, man, when when they told us what we would have to do, I had the same training you had to that point, but they were like, you got to swim from this to over there where that lighthouse is. I was like, no, sir.
Yeah, it's over a mile
I'm
in the water.
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
I
actually
got. Did you ever have one lifeguarding? Did you ever get one lifeguarding check for lifeguarding someplace?
Nah, never. Never, man. They wouldn't let me lifeguard nowhere. They saw me get in and out of the boat 30 times. They wouldn't let me. Now, if we were at a pool and somebody got in trouble on the deep side of the pool, I got
to do it. Yeah.
The little, I think they used to call it like fireman's carry or whatever. You just go up under them, tell them to relax.
Right.
Go up under them with a little.
Well, see, you don't remember that's not true.
What?
We have the two live students. We're going to get into some talk here in a second, guys.
What do you mean that's not true? You telling me? I took the class, not you.
Well, no, I took the class up until we had to swim.
What?
Okay, and you're told.
You mean?
Yeah, you can't go to someone drowning in water and say, "Hey, my name is Doug Stewart. I need you to calm yourself down." That's not what you do.
I summarized it, but go ahead.
Okay, you're supposed to allow the drowner to give up first. You're not supposed to go grab them when they're still kicking and fighting and trying to stay alive and trying to swim because they're trying to hold on to something. So when you get there, if they're still fighting and trying to stay alive, they're going to grab you and hold on. So they tell you to slow roll it, let them give up the fight, and then go do the fireman's carry. That's important to know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to summarize it real quick. I mean, everything you just said.
Summarize it smart, though. Don't summarize it to the point where you get somebody drowned trying to help somebody.
I got the certificate. You don't. Why are you talking to me like this?
But I took the class. That's all. I took the class.
How you mean you took?
And clearly I did better in the class, the written information. I just didn't swim. That's the important information. You can't just be forgetting, man. You can't go grab somebody while they're trying to save themselves. They're going to drown you too, man. That's important.
Hey, we're brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you just.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't even understand the last minute and a half. I have the certificate. You don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Matter of fact, I may be one of the only ninjas in Moco with that lifeguard certificate. I'm pretty safe to say there's probably me and maybe two others. Maybe Kim Snyder's son. Chase.
I forgot his name. Chase.
Yeah, Chase.
Right. I forgot. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
So we're brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge Beverage CO.com, sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. Sponsorships and opportunities are available. Go ahead.
Ooh. Question, man.
Go ahead.
It's very important you tell the truth, too.
Okay.
Did you watch the WNBA draft last night, man?
I did.
Wow.
I did. Yeah.
Holy smokes, man. I gotta throw a whole page of material now because you really watched it. You watched it. Okay.
What do you mean?
Go ahead and finish, man. Go ahead.
And we're gonna get into that whole conversation, but yeah, I watched it, man. And you know me, I'm not a WNBA fan ever in the past like I have been this year. It's very, very interesting storylines this year.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make some points about that in a little while, but please continue. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, if you're watching the show right now, make sure that you hit the like, follow, subscribe button on Two Live Stews, YouTube.com or Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. Please tell people about the show. A lot of people don't even know. I mean, it's real crazy how the whole social media thing works. A lot of times people don't see the messages we put out there and nothing like that, man. So just tell people, Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. We're on TikTok. Two Live Stews on Instagram. We all over the place, man.
Yep,
all over the place.
Yes, sir, we are.
Had a great weekend. You mentioned it at the top of the show. Played in a golf tournament with Southern Edge in Charlotte, North Carolina this weekend. Got pencil whipped like a mofo.
You did. You did.
People that play golf know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We shot like maybe 6 under as a group.
I think it was -8 because I looked back over the score and there were 2 bogeys that I actually accidentally put down pars. So we shot a -8, but in actuality, we shot a -6.
And we had a former professional golf player playing with us. And
he wasn't, if his putting was on, we would have been much lower. But his putting was off.
Putting was
and
off.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Yeah, putting was off. But I mean, have you ever played with anybody that's gotten paid to play golf, man?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They can really play, man. what's the real little dude in the PGA Tour that looked at his ball like 20 times before he hits it? What's his name?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, I played with him one time at Wolf Creek. They paired us up, and he played from the tips. I played from the front tees.
What?
And it was. I mean, he shot like a 5 under at Wolf Creek. I watched it front and center. He was absolutely amazing. Tiny guy. If you're 5'2", 5'3", he's like 4'8", 4'9". He's a tiny guy. Okay, you're a little bit taller than him, but he really hits his ball.
Right. Okay, you're not talking about Calvin Pete. You're not talking. Was it a black golfer?
Not Calvin Pete. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
But I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up during the break, and I'll tell you who he was after we get back from the break.
Shouts out to my chapter, bro. Martin Roach came out. He played professionally on the amateur tour for 9 years. Was the national HBCU Golf of the Year 2 years in a row. And when we tell you that this joker, every tee shot he hit went straight.
Yep,
like, and listen, he didn't even warm up before he got out there. All he does, he says, is he putts. He's like, what I've only since he was 5 years old.
Right.
But he hit every shot straight, and I mean every shot far. And I guess that's what you're supposed to do when you play pro golf.
Question for you.
Okay.
What did his parents do that allowed him to be at the golf course, country clubs at 5 years old?
So
I'm not trying to be funny or anything.
No, and you know what? He plays this smooth. He got no problem telling you that he comes from money. His daddy is basically like, okay, so think of Dallas and think of the Ewings.
Okay.
Wow. That's basically what the Roaches are in Orangeburg. Like they're Orangeburg royalty. Okay. Right. And his daddy was big in state government, and they've always been, let's put it like this, well-to-do. And so
Orangeburg's rich roaches. That's dope.
That's
dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, he's been playing since he was 5 years old. He told me yesterday.
It was fun to watch, man. I really enjoyed watching him hit the ball. I mean, he had so much control of his golf ball. He didn't spray any balls.
Nah, he didn't spray one ball.
He didn't hit every green. He didn't dump any shots. He didn't spray any balls.
And that's the thing. And you're watching Two Live Students Experience. That's the thing. Everybody we play was going to duff 1 or 2 shots in a round. And then that's going to lead to you trying to do something heroic, and you're going to hit the ball in the woods, or you're going to end up getting a 4 or 5 or something like that at least once.
That's right.
This joker hit every single shot straight. It wasn't even close. He wasn't even close to like hooking one or slicing one, anything like that. It's just beautiful to watch, man.
He had total control of his golf ball every time he moved his club. It's very impressive, man.
So what do you think about these cats? We get to the clubhouse, and we're going to get into all of the sports stuff. We're going to talk about
the WNBA
draft. We'll talk about Tiger and
Caitlin.
Is it a wrap for Tiger? But when you get out there, man, and you play with somebody like that, like it's really, really a marvel on how much control they have over their ball. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. But the point I wanted to bring up is how about the dudes that said that they went minus 18?
Minus 18.
So when people that play golf, when you hear the term pencil whip, like we got pencil whip. We got there like before everybody else, and we had like minus 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
And these dudes come in with minus 18.
Which means they had 10 more birdies than we did.
They basically birdied every single hole is what they're
birdied
saying.
Every single hole. Now,
in some form of fashion.
Is that doable, man? I guess it's doable if you
not on that course we played.
If you play with 4 scratch golfers that play out there all the time, I guess it's doable. Some of those guys, that's their home course. That's where they play it every week. So I guess it is doable, man, but I just don't think it's likely. I just don't think it's likely at all.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
Yeah, I think they got us. I think they really got us real good like that. And but it was a fun, and shouts out to Southern Edge who sponsored us going out there. They had like a little table set up. Southern Edge, actually, Roach has a beer garden. He owns a beer garden.
Wow.
He owns a beer garden in Orangeburg, so they had a big crab crack. I think I talked about this last Friday before we left out of the show.
Yep.
And he had a big crab crack at his spot, the beer garden, and Southern Edge sponsored that as well. And they had a table out there and giving away free samples of Southern Edge. It was a great weekend, man. And Spring 90 celebrated our 34th anniversary, so it was a very festive weekend.
That's live, man. That's real live. Shouts out to Southern Edge, man. Make sure you're following us on social media, on all social media platforms, Southern Edge Beverage Company. Also, you can check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. All right, man, let's get this thing started, man. We got a lot to talk about and a little bit of time to do it.
So, old business. Let's talk about the last poll.
Okay, all right.
The last poll, okay?
Yep.
Was the top 5 category in anything, okay? And this was your poll. You had Barack Hussein Obama, your favorite president, Rakim rapper, Jordan, NBA player, Prince singer, and Barry Sanders, athlete.
Thank you.
And I'm happy to announce, man, you actually you won.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much, man. The people, the audience, y'all be quiet. Oh no, go ahead, guys. Go ahead, guys. Yep, they're clapping it up for me right now.
They're barely clapping for you.
Well, they want us to be able to be heard. That's all. They want us to be able to be heard, and for us to be heard while they're clapping. Thank you, guys. That's enough. We appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
You got 72% of the vote, man. I don't know where I went wrong. I know where I went wrong. I mean, it's hard to beat Obama.
Yep.
I had Reggie Jackson, baseball player, going back and forth. Reggie Jackson, baseball player. Magic Johnson,
no one
NBA
cares.
player.
No one cares. No one cares. Don't worry about it. No one cares. It doesn't matter. Why would we? I mean, you already told who the winning poll was. Why would we give a flip about who you had? No one cares.
So that takes the battle of the polls to 7-3 in my favor.
Wow.
Congratulations, man. You make this thing competitive.
Thank you very much, man. I'm putting time into it now. I wasn't doing that before, and it's important to me now. Before it was, let me get some giggles out of it. And that's not what it's about now. Now it's about literally kicking
What is it about now? What is it about now? Tell us.
Kicking your behind. It's about total domination. It's about outsmarting you, outthinking you. It's about doing what I've done to you my entire freaking life.
Actually, it's kind of disingenuous for you just to put down your names or whatever. You putting down your choices just because you're trying to figure out what the people are going to vote for. These polls are supposed to be genuine, your thoughts and what you think is the best in that particular case, in that particular category. You see what I'm saying?
Done?
You don't think it's kind of disingenuous? You're doing it just because you know what the people are going to vote for?
Are you done? Because I'm going to respond if you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's one of the dumbest things you've ever said in your freaking life. Okay? If we're competing in anything, polls, basketball, tiddlywinks, polka, making Kool-Aid, you're doing it to win. Find a way to win. Whatever your variable is, whatever your formulas are, you put those variables in it to make sure that the equal, after the equal sign, the variables are right and they all add up and you win. That's what I'm doing. I recommend you do the same thing. Disingenuous. Whatever, man. That's dumb.
Good evening.
Tree. How you doing,
Good
Tree?
evening. Good evening, boys.
Good to see you, Tree. Good to see you.
Are you guys okay? Doug, you have a hard time losing, huh?
No, I just made a statement. That's all.
He clearly
Shouts
does.
out to everybody in the chat room. I just made a statement. That's all. Nothing.
Okay, I want you to get along, love on each other.
That's important. That's very
So
important.
he's all you got.
That's it. That's it. Thank you, Tree. That's the great executive producer of the Two Live Suits Experience, Tree Taylor. I appreciate you, Tree. I worked her pretty hard today. I called her about 10 times today.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 times. Yeah. But it was one of those days where I wasn't going to be able to be home. Before we move on, man, I got to tell you about my night, Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Bar 44 and I went to Pazuka, 2 establishments in up 75 North on the way to Canton that really want our business. They want us to come through. One of them are already serving Southern Edge. It's okay. It's okay. One of them are already serving Southern Edge. The other is interested in serving Southern Edge, and John Horn should be going by there and getting that account this week.
Sales guy.
Yep. And one of the bros. So I went there and hung out and pushed Southern Edge and had a good night. Hung out with the bros, took some pictures, posted pictures. It was a good time. Okay, represented Southern Edge well. As a matter of fact, bro, is Rob Smith Beta Mu or is Rob Smith Newberry?
He's Newberry. He pledged in Newberry, but they kind of adopted him at Beta Mu because he's from Charleston.
Okay.
He finished up in the College of Charleston.
Do you know Newberry's chapter?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Rob Smith was out at Pazuka having a get-together for his wife. All right.
Okay.
All right. Had a couple of drinks because I figured if I get done early, maybe I'll just head to Charlotte. So we got done about 2 o'clock, and I put my stuff in the truck and drove from Atlanta to Charlotte at 2:00 in the morning.
You need to stop doing that, man.
But I was fine. I was fine.
And
what? Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
I mean, you just not fresh, man, when you do stuff like that. You don't think you were tired at all? And you had to have at least 1 or 2 drinks, right?
I had
hate
1 or
to
2
even bring
drinks.
this up because I don't want them to come arrest you.
No, it's okay. I had 1 or 2 drinks, but okay. It was 2:00. We got done. We had to be in Charlotte in the morning, and I just knew if I laid down, I was probably going to stay asleep and not want to drive in the morning. So I pulled over at every rest stop, used the bathroom, stretched my legs. It took me like 6 hours to get there, but I got there about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and got me a good nap before we got started, man. It was a good weekend in Charlotte for Southern Edge, man. It really was.
Okay. All right. Yeah, good stuff. Hey, shout out to everybody watching the show, tuning into the show. We know that they got the play-in game tonight. Lakers taking on the Pelicans, and but we had to do a show tonight. We're not even sure. Go ahead.
Score right now is 36-35. The Pelicans are up, and it is 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah. So we're trying to finalize the schedule for the rest of the week. Got some travel stuff going on with both of us, so just pay attention to Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, and you'll find out all of the news when it breaks. All right. When we get back from the break, we're going to talk about the WNBA, man. And I think I have the best take concerning the whole WNBA draft better than you and anybody else.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right, don't go away. Two Live Stews Experience.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge. With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram.
Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia.
You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store.
We are the new Edge.
Taste the edge.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. You're going to see some commercials, but we're telling you once again, and people like this, and I straight pull this from a TV show or a movie, but the price today is not going to be the price tomorrow. It's as simple as that, man. A lot of people have been hitting us up. We're really just trying to come up with a fair package for everybody.
Trying to do things the right way, sir. Trying to do things the right way.
And so if you are interested in advertising on the Two Live Stews, I created a new email address, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
The price today ain't going to be the same tomorrow, and I want to get in today.
The Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. Sponsorship opportunities are available. All right. We're looking for experienced radio sales people, Jump aboard right now. There's a lot of money out there to be got, all right? Because we promote the heck out of our sponsors, and they know that. We've had sponsors in the past that we would love to reconnect with as well.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, it's your Two Lives Tuesday experience going down with the brothers. That's right, I'm Ryan, he's Doug. And we're powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverage.co.com. And all of them on social media also. All social media platforms. This music sounds really good, man.
Southern Edge Girl. I love this track, man. I feel like I should be in it. From Sylvester Williams, he says Doug's long lost son was the kid in Montgomery, the Montgomery brawl at the pier. Loose Xi says we had a sister drafted number 36 in the WNBA from Jackson State. All right, yeah, a little round of applause. That's probably like the first HBCU women's basketball player gets drafted.
No.
Oh yeah, I mean in the last 30 years since integration, I would guess.
You really think so, man?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't. I mean, you see how hard it is for a good football player to get drafted from an HBCU in the NFL. Can you imagine?
Can the Naughty Dread pop in for a second? Let's pop the Naughty Dread in for a second, man. Dread, what's up, man?
What's happening, man? Is everything good?
Can you check this out for us real quick, Naughty, man? How many HBCU women players have been drafted into the WNBA?
In the history of the WNBA?
In the history.
Gotcha.
Well, the WNBA's only been around for what, 20 years?
I mean, that's enough time to.
Yeah. So history, yes.
All right,
I mean,
got you.
what was so difficult about that? Appreciate you, Dread. What was so difficult about that, man?
But the reason why I say that is because
I don't care if it's 3 years, 20 years, or 40 years. The history is its existence.
Okay, I'm going to guess. The existence of the WNBA.
No. That's why I asked him. You already made a guess. Your guess was this lady in the past draft was the first one. That's what you said.
I said the first one a long time. And you know what? I'll say the first one. I'll say the first one. I'll go ahead and stick to that.
No, I don't want to. I want to be right off of just being right. So how many would you guess before Dredd comes back with the information?
I'm going to say in the history of the WNBA, which I'm guessing has probably been around 25 years, I'm guessing she's the second one that's been drafted from an HBCU.
That works with one. That's fine. That's fine.
Nadi, we good? Are you still searching, Nadi? I think he's still searching. Okay, he's still searching. Ashley Scott said, yes, sir, Chubb Rock. Yeah, if you can't tell the voice, very distinctive voice. The great Chubb Rock is voicing one of the commercials for SE. We played it a couple times today, pre-show and during the show. We're doing some big things with him as well.
I think they're playing the unedited version where he's not signing his name, where he's not, what's it called? Endorsing the spot. I really want them to play the one where he's endorsing the spot. So you wouldn't have to tell them, oh, that's Chubb Rock. That's exactly why I was fighting my testicles off for the last few weeks about making sure that Chubb endorses the spot. It's very important. We wouldn't be wasting this valuable time right now if that spot was endorsed. But you had to tell the people who did the spot, and we shouldn't do that.
I saw somebody in the chat room say, was that Chubb Rock? I mean, Chubb has a very distinct voice.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have had to ask if that was Chubb's distinct voice if he endorsed the freaking spot.
Yeah.
And then now we're at 45 seconds of talking about the spot now, which if he endorses it, we don't have to do that. He's getting paid. If he got paid, endorse the spot. But
I mean, there might be different levels to those endorsements. I don't know.
Look, man, when we were in radio, there were spots that we read. There was a number on that, and there were spots that we endorsed. There was a bigger number on that. It's important for the bigger.
All right.
We're a small business, man. We need every penny. And if we pay somebody the amount of money we paying him, we need him to endorse every freaking thing.
Right. Okay. All right. Number 8 in the WNBA draft last night, Elisa Pill, the Samoan young lady, drafted out of Utah. Angel Reese goes number 7. Number 6, Aaliyah Edwards. Number 5, J.C. Sheldon, number 4. Rakia Jackson, number 3. Kamila Cardosa from the University of South Carolina. Cameron Brink from Stanford at number 2. And you know who went number 1, man? Your girl.
Yes.
Your girl went
Caitlin,
number 1, Caitlin Clark.
Before we talk about Caitlin, can I say something real quick, man? Why'd you start at number 8?
We went from the bottom to the top.
Well, you didn't do all of them.
Well, I did 8 because I just started at 8 because I figured nobody even knows who's after 8.
I was hoping you would have started at 12, where the Atlanta Dream, the people right down the street.
Okay, well, go ahead. You do it.
No.
You're real picky tonight. You're real picky tonight. What's going on, man?
There's a way things should be done.
You're real picky. I mean,
this is a national show, so we've got a national audience. But you're in the backyard of the Atlanta Dream. Why wouldn't you start with them at 12? You started 2 spots in front of them. That doesn't make any sense.
Damn it, you should be happy we talking about it at all.
Well, that's what I want to talk about.
All right.
That's what I want to talk
You
about.
should be happy we talking about it at all. What's the matter with you tonight?
You watched the WNBA draft, man.
Yeah, but I started at a place where I thought people would recognize, because these are people that actually came to the podium. You go any further back, nobody knows who the hell these people are after 8.
All right. Well,
nobody knows who number 8 was. Elisa Pili.
Okay, that's okay. All right, that's fine. Noted. And I just thought if we're going to talk about the top 10 picks.
Well, go ahead, man.
And a Dream talked. If they were 2 picks away, why not throw them a bone? That's all.
Go ahead, you do it. Throw them a bone. Throw them a bone.
No.
What do you mean? You don't want to throw them a bone now? I don't have that information in front of me, or I would.
And you know what else I'm going to do?
I started at 8 on purpose.
You know what else I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to calm myself down.
Yeah, man, because I mean, you've been really picking tonight, man. It's like picking a scab.
I apologize.
And now you're smoking your marijuana. Now you're smoking your Mary Jane.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. But shouts out to the Georgia Hemp Company. Really appreciate you guys and all you do for us. I have to calm myself down. And whenever I need to calm myself down, I know my triggers and I calm myself. And I think the rest of the show will be a whole lot better.
So talk about the WNBA draft, man. Everybody in the world seemingly watched this thing. That's all everybody's talking about today. Okay. They got huge numbers. Your girl.
I'm very fond of her.
Your girl went number 1. What are your thoughts, man?
My thoughts are that things are changing in women's basketball on the collegiate level and in the WNBA because of my girl, Caitlin Clark. Mm-hmm. Look, man, everyone knew she was going freaking number 1 last night, but everybody still tuned in. Everybody I asked today if they watched the WNBA draft said they watched the first 7, 8, 10 picks, man. Right. Everybody said that.
Right.
And Doug, it's the first time I've ever watched the draft.
Mm-hmm.
We got a homegirl that went.
No, it's the first time I ever watched it.
We got a homegirl that got drafted into the WNBA, Rusha Brown. Shouts out to you, Rusha.
Yes.
And I didn't watch her draft.
From the next town over, yeah.
I was traveling yesterday, man, and it was on my phone on the console of my car while I was coming from Charlotte. I could have been watching Young and the Restless. I could have been watching PTI. I got tons of stuff recorded.
I have a question.
Your hand is raised, sir.
Is that legal?
Well, I'm not watching. It's playing, and I can hear it.
Okay.
I'm not using the visual medium. No, that's not what I'm doing while I'm driving. Right. But you can still pull it up and as if it's live in the car and play it through your sound system.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to say one thing, man. There's a lot of mean things you said about her this year, man, trying to belittle her and trying to tear her down. But you watched the WNBA draft for the first time because of her. So
I wouldn't necessarily.
Hold on. She's significant, man. The point I'm trying to make to you for the last couple of months is,
of course, she's significant because they've hyped up to the top of hypetivity. Of course.
Well, Doug, what's their hype got to do with making you tune in? You're not buying into the hype machine. You're tuning in because of interest, sir. You're tuning in because of the power of Caitlin Clark. You've never watched it. Neither have I. Now, I've watched women's basketball from time to time. I watched a lot of it this year. I've never turned their draft on, man. She's significant. And, Doug, she's going to make the WNBA a more watched program as well.
Right.
Dude, the numbers in her games in the Final Four did bigger numbers than some of the national championship games, the Final Four teams in college football this past year, man.
Right.
She's significant, man. And things are going to change because of her, and good for the girls, good for the ladies. And I'm not going to ask you to apologize, man, but I am going to ask you to recognize.
Apologize for what?
Recognize
what?
her greatness, man.
Her greatness. She's
how
a fantastic basketball player.
How elite she is, and how she's a game changer. She's really a game changer.
She's a phenomenal basketball player. I don't think I've ever said that she's not a phenomenal basketball player.
Two Live Stews experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. What would you consider a successful season for her as a rookie, for you to say, okay, man, she had a successful year? Because you don't think she's going to be able to ball.
No, I never said that.
Okay, you said they were going to shut her down because they're bigger and stronger, and she's playing with women now. Your words, not mine.
I didn't exactly say that, but I do think that they're going to D her up. Like, I feel like there's probably going to be some resentment from the other players in the league about all the attention that she's gotten, and I think they're going to play extra hard against her. Let's just put it like that.
Okay,
that's what I think.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody comes after the star.
Right.
When the star comes in town, you want the headlines,
especially when the star has
don't do this.
I gotta say, especially when the star has a reputation of doing little sneaky, shady stuff on the court, and they're playing victim. You see what I'm saying? I think the mindset of the other players, the established players, we're gonna show her. She ain't gonna come up here doing all that bull BS she was doing in college. I think they're gonna kind of have like, a problem. I'm not trying to say a problem. They're gonna have a grudge an axe to grind. That's what I was looking for, that phrase. They're gonna kind of have like an axe to grind. They're gonna play her extra hard. I think they're gonna go out of their way to play extra strong, hard defense on Caitlin Clark at the next level.
Tag team in the chat room just said, Dawn Staley exposed her. Exposed her for sure.
I mean, she was shut down by Raven Johnson. She was shut down for 3.5 quarters or 2.5 quarters.
Please answer the question. Mm-hmm. What would you deem a successful year? But what does she need to do to have a successful year in your eyes? And we can move on. I just want it on the record.
I really can't say, because I don't even know what like a good average is in the WNBA. Like, I know a good average in the NBA is 30 and 10. I really don't know if it's 20 and 5 in the W. I really don't know, because I've never really watched the WNBA to that level.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to say about the draft last night is, damn, these chicks know how to clean up, man. They know how to clean up.
Yeah, they look very sexy. A
couple of them, I say, was fine as frog hairs.
Don't forget, man.
Got dressed up.
Don't forget, man. Don't forget.
Rakisha, what's the chick name? Rakisha Jackson. She got picked number 4.
Don't get it twisted now.
Uh-huh.
They are professional athletes. They stay in a gym. They train year round. Yeah. They're not going to have body fat. They're going to have muscles. Them hams going to be hocking. Them thighs going to be right. They train their entire life every week.
Hey, man, the young lady Cameron Brink from Stanford, she's like real tall, very, very thin. I mean, even her, to be a Caucasian sister, she cleans up well.
Right.
I was like, okay. Yeah. WNBA draftees, go ahead with your bad self.
They're not minors, so they're adults. And she had a little junk in the
trunk.
trunk.
All over 21. And what?
Right.
And what?
She had a little junk in the trunk.
Who? Cameron Brink?
Yes.
Oh, no. You think about somebody else. Her bunkie was flat as a board. No, you think about somebody else. Cameron Brink, she had no bunkie, man. No, go back and look. But she, I'm telling you, I was very impressed.
Angel Reese did for sure. And I liked her outfit with the little thing on her head, the master dress, had her whole back out, and she had some hams in them hocks.
She looked like a Jedi warrior, man, going to her new team with that little hoodie on. I mean, that might be a Baltimore thing. But overall, and there was a couple of players drafted that came up there, and I'm like, come on, man, you knew you were going to be on TV. Why you in that?
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but they clean up very well, man. And Cardosa and Angel Reese both going to the Chicago Sky. They're going to play together as
that
opposed
Brazilian,
to against each other.
She
looked good too.
That's a tall glass of water, but boy, she looked good last night. Yes, she did.
That's a tall glass of water.
Yes. And if you've ever been to Brazil,
you better pack a lunch.
Brazil has some of the prettiest ladies you'll ever see because, you know, the majority of them are walking around naked. So they're very confident about themselves. Very confident about themselves. And even the big chicks over there in Rio walk around like they were, just like it's amazing how sexy all the Brazilian women are. Cardosa looked really good last night.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of them, man. Congratulations to all of them. I'm happy for all of them, man. I really am. And the game is changing, man, right before our eyes because of Caitlin. They're going to be making more money. They're going to get better deals. They're going to have better ratings.
Check your mic. I was going to say check your mic. You good? Yeah. So I don't know the best way to ask this question. You ever had a relationship with anybody that tall, man?
Yes.
6'7"? Cardosa is 6'7".
No,
man.
not 6'7". No, not 6'7".
I said a relationship. That's all. Tree is looking at me like, oh my gosh, these ninjas.
Right.
I didn't say anything perverted or anything, Tree.
Right.
6'7" is a tall glass of water. You need to pack a lunch.
I'll find that.
And she's solid.
She's
solid. What?
I know how to get out of this. Naughty has the stats you've requested. I've been texting y'all to tell you. The chat wants to know. Let's stop talking about younger women.
Okay, Naughty, come on, Naughty. I guess let's just leave that alone. Evidently, it's a problem.
6'7" is huge.
Right, 6'7" is huge.
You need two people.
A baloney.
No, you say you need two people. Now, what information did you find for us, sir?
All right, so Naughty, we had you researching how many HBCU players have ever been drafted to the WNBA.
There have been 7 from the HBCU. Howard has 3 alone, and Jackson State has had the last 2. 2 of the last 4 years, 2022 and 2024. Somebody came out of Jackson State.
Okay, how many from Jackson State? How many
2 from Jackson State?
2 from Jackson State. I was thinking
probably 3 from Howard.
3 from Howard. Okay, that's good. That's better than I thought.
Outstanding job, Dre. We appreciate you, Naughty.
Yeah, appreciate it. So that's big. That's more than I guessed.
And it's going to get bigger, man. It's going to grow. The eyes are on these leagues now because of what Caitlin, what she accomplished last year, man, in the last 4 years. So I'm happy for the women that's playing women's basketball. It's great.
Absolutely. All right, when we get back to the break, we got to talk about Tiger, man. And you know what? I'm going to ask you a deeper question about Tiger Woods. Okay? Not just the fact that he came in last this weekend at the Masters. I'm going to ask you about Tiger's impact across the board, and we even going to tie a top 5 question to this thing.
Right before you do that, man, LeBron James has 15. Anthony Davis has 6 points and 8 rebounds at half. Zion Williamson, 20 points and 8 rebounds. Ingram, 9 points. And lastly, CJ McCollum has 5 points. So there's a couple of stars that's not playing well right now in the play-in game between the Pelicans and the Lakers.
All right. When we get back from the break, it might be a wrap. Oh, that somebody need to tell us Ninja to get a haircut, man. but I digress. We're going to talk about Tiger, man. He came in last at the Masters. Stu's thoughts coming up next. And we're going to read some more of your chat. Don't go away.
Entertainment Report with Ollie Michelle.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out.
Cause you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Ash, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Ash, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. I wish I could taste the moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart, now joined by the lovely Arlie Michelle. What up, though, Arlie?
What it is, yo? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, man, we can. You sound great.
Every day, I'm always worried like they can't hear me. What it is, yo? What's up?
What's up?
Everything is good. Arlie was also on the trip this weekend for Southern Edge, man. How'd you enjoy the golf tournament, Arlie?
It was so fun. That's why mine says needs golf lessons. I don't know.
Have you ever played before or tried to play?
I know. I know. I have a grip. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
I know how to swing.
If someone wants to sponsor Arlie's golf lessons, y'all know how to hit us up in contact. It's just like you're trying to be a sponsor. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
Yes. Because I'm going to learn.
Okay.
All right. Well, Arlie, we don't want to step on your report today. Let's go ahead and jump and get to it.
What? Okay, let me go fast before y'all change your mind. Hey, everybody out there in Two Live Stews Experience Land. It's your girl, Arlie Michelle, with the Arliewood Report. So, first of all, we want to give some shout outs and birthdays. We were remiss last week. We all need whippings. It was the great Mrs. Brenda Rivers Stewart's birthday on Saturday. And we did not do a whole big old party. We showed some claps. We need something. Come on, y'all. She created two lovely individuals.
I actually went down there and offered to take her out. She already had plans.
Wow.
I was going to take out to a nice dinner. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't know you." Because I tried to surprise her, right?
Oh, you surprised her.
Surprise.
Yeah. And so I get halfway down there and I call. I was like, "Ma, your number one son is on his way home to take you out to a nice dinner." And she says, "Oh, yeah, I already had plans."
Wow.
But we can do breakfast. And then so I says the next morning.
Mama.
Well, not the next morning. That night when she gets back, I was like, "All right, so breakfast, Punky. We're going to go do breakfast in the morning." She was like, "Oh, I'm full. I don't think I'm going to be hungry." Let me just give you a hug then. We love you and thank you for birthing
us. I always say on the birthdays how old everybody is. She is timeless, so she's whatever.
We don't know.
I know.
You do know?
Yeah. So remember we had the 70th birthday party for her?
Yes.
We actually didn't have it for her, but she had a 70th birthday party and
wait. Don't do this. Don't do this. She might be watching. Don't do this.
She does not.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
But what I was gonna tell you is how I know exactly what her birthday is.
Okay.
I actually put it in my calendar when she had her 70th birthday. This is her 70th birthday.
Okay. So you've been
from
tracking.
Then every year I get the alert on my phone. It's her birthday, and then I have the date in which she was born right there.
I need that information, sir.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea. You like, I don't know how old my mama is.
I have no idea.
Just my mama.
She sent me to the pharmacy store when I was there a couple of weeks ago to get her medicine, and they always ask for your date, your birth date. And when the lady asked for the birth date, I was like, April 12th. Ma'am, I don't know. And she was like, I thought you said this was your mother's prescription. I said, it is my mother's prescription, but I don't know how old she is. And she started laughing. Okay, give me her phone number. Give me this. Give me that.
That's gonna be me. My son has lied so long about my birthday. He don't know how old I am. We're gonna be the same age. He gonna pass me. It's all good though. It's all good. But shout out to the birthdays shout out to the wonderful mother of these two interesting characters. She did that. That's all I can say. She did
it.
Thank you very much, y'all. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Pumpkin.
And I'm gonna have to ask later why you call her Pumpkin.
That's her nickname.
That's what everybody calls her?
Everybody that knows her that grew up with her, yeah, like all her family call her Pumpkin.
And she lets y'all call her Pumpkin?
Yeah, I mean, she it's a term of endearment. The reason why they call her Pumpkin because her hair was orange when she was a kid.
It used to be orange.
It used to be orange.
Wow.
Yeah.
And her youngest brother couldn't say her real name, so he just called her Pumpkin because of her orange hair, like a pumpkin.
Well, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Mrs. Pumpkin.
Okay, go ahead. We stepped on the report. Go ahead, Arlie. Go ahead.
So today is Chance the Rapper's birthday. He's 31. Martin Lawrence.
Don't know any of his songs at all. You know any songs from Chance the Rapper, man?
He's a very accomplished artist, sir. He's on a TV show weekly. I mean, like every night of the week on that show that the singing show that they do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I do know several of his songs. Yes.
Okay. I don't know the young man's work, but go ahead.
He's from Chicago.
Very talented. And he's from Chicago, and he always wears a 3 on his hat, which helps me because I'm a 3 in the
Oh, I've seen that dude on commercials before with the 3 on his hat. Okay, that's Chance the Rapper. Okay, gotcha.
Quick question, Doug. Do you know what
yes,
the 3
sir.
stands for? What the 3 is for?
No.
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The Trinity. Very good, Arlie. Very
go,
good.
Arlie. Go, Arlie.
Good job, Arlie.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
Good job. Good job.
I just guessed, but yes. Akon, you've been locked up, you won't let me out.
I like me some Akon.
He's
like
51. Can you believe it? Oh, Jesus. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Lou Alcindor, 77. And the Pope, even though I know he's deceased, Pope Benedict the 16th. I had to go back to my Roman numeral class and get the X5 and a 1. So he was Pope Benedict the 16th. He passed in 2022, but I feel like since we love the Lord, we need to represent, just say hey and thank you to him.
Yeah.
Y'all know Tia Cooper. Her birthday was yesterday. I don't know who she plays for now, but she used to be at McEachern. My line sister coached her back when she played basketball.
Oh yeah,
Tia,
yeah.
Tia.
So my daughters went to McEachern, yeah, and I remember when she was there. Yeah.
And you're not gonna know who Sexy Red is. So her birthday was on the 15th.
Oh, I know who Sexy Red is.
Why do you know that, but you don't know Chance?
Because she's all over social media doing Sexy Red stuff.
Her booty hole is.
Yeah, right. The most ratchet piece of video I've ever seen in my life is Sexy Red and the other chick. What's the other chick?
Ollie stopped talking. I got excited for a second. Like, ooh, what's she about to say? And you stopped talking.
No, Sexy Red. I'm not a fan, man. Sexy Red and I can't remember the other girl name, but
Glorilla.
they did a video.
No, Glorilla don't say stuff like that.
Nah.
No.
But basically, it was just super ratchet, man. Somebody tell us in the chat room what exactly I'm talking about, the other person I'm talking about. But go ahead.
All I can say is, Ryan, go one day and just type in Sexy Red with the song with my pussy hole pink, my booty hole brown, and then it's going to take you down a rabbit hole of other very illicit and ridiculous ratchet songs where they just running and gunning for the videos. It is hilarious and sad.
Ollie wasn't on the training call this past week either, so we'll talk to her after the show.
I'm in trouble.
No, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
Ollie dropped a P-bomb.
Right? It's okay, but she just I forgot to talk to her about the
words I can and cannot say.
The better version of the stews that we're going to do, and then we're going to do an uncut version later on where we'll give the listeners an opportunity to be able to hear us cut loose if we need to cut loose. But we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this PG 13 at a minimum.
Her body part is pink, and her other body part is brown. Is that PG?
Right.
Okay, her Sexy Red. It was her birthday. Carly Red. All the Reds having birthdays. Jacquees, who he and my brother had a whole competition about who was Mr. R&B or who was something. It was very funny. If you ever go on like somewhere and look it up, it's hilarious. And the Brat celebrated on Saturday. She turned 50. Ty Dolla $ign turned 42 on Saturday. And Al Green, let me tell you, sins, baby. Al. So Shout out to all those wonderful people and their birthdays. Let's get into this entertainment report. So it is very sad to me when people of any age pass, but we have Rico Wade. If you do not know who Rico Wade is, then that is my question. Do these young folks fully understand their hip hop history? No. Had it not been for Rico Wade, we would not have Outkast, Goody Mob, TLC, Killer Mike, you name it. They would not have had the hit songs they've had. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses to read something that they said about him. So it was a shock, and nobody knows how he passed. We don't know when the memorial services. Nobody said how he passed, but he was survived by his wife, 2 sons, his mother, and a host of siblings. They do not know the cause of death. He was 1/3 of the Atlanta production group Organized Noise, which everybody knows. It was in every one of the songs in the mid 90s to the 2000s. So it was he and 2 others. I didn't know it was Sleepy Brown as a part of that, but now I know. And then he had iconic songs. His cousin, y'all did not know this, was Future. So look at how the time continuum has happened. He has a cousin that's Future. He was also a part of the Dungeon family. And so they named the top 10 organized noise songs that we would all know. I think I had 8 of the 10, but I'm gonna name it for y'all. Remember Players Ball?
Right. Yep.
Afros and braids, kicking them gangster right.
Okay.
Yeah, all of that.
Waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cell Therapy by Goody Mob, Dirty South, which I know about the Dirty South. 2 Dope Boys in a Cadillac.
Hit after hit.
Don't let go. In Vogue. I didn't know Dez only won with the Witch Doctor, who happened to go to high school with me. So did half of the Goody Mob. Anyway, watch for the hook. Now the Dungeon remix, it is tight. And it made me go back and listen to like all this Outkast stuff over the weekend, all this Dungeon family stuff. They had
what I thought about? I'm glad you said that, because what's going to happen now is there's going to be re-releases. There's going to be all kind of stuff going on. There's going to be documentaries. So the music is going to be highlighted again from the South because of the Dungeon family and their wide range of reach that they accomplished over the years.
Absolutely. Y'all remember So Fresh and So Clean?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just
yeah, obviously.
Fresh and So Clean. So
fresh and so clean.
So that's my question. I wish that we had like some kind of, I don't know, like when you get into the rap game, you got to go back and learn your history, because people don't recognize who Rico Wade was. And it took a minute for, like, I heard it from a friend, and my brother sent me a video, and I didn't share it with Tree, but it's on his social media, of when they all played like some all-star basketball game. And it was my brother, the rest of, what was the name of that group? Mr. So it was the 4 of them. It was Big Boy, young Andre, young Rico, and they're all like just won the basketball. And they're like, Bobby hit the winning shot, and Rico was like, this about to come out with this music. And it's just so funny to see them way back then. They have been in this game for a while, and so it is. It's a very sad day for hip hop, Atlanta music world, because Rico Wade was the man.
Yeah, he was a
giant.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Rico. Only 52 years old, too. I hate that.
2 years young.
I hate that.
So that's why when people start asking me something like, oh, you scared? I'm not worried about it. I'm not about to fuss about, worry about, because people checking out of here, and they, what did you do with your dash? It's a very important question. He did a lot with his dash. He started very young. This is like 30-some years ago. So he had to be in his early 20s. Look at all he left us to enjoy, but he had more to do, I'm sure. So stay tuned for information about how they're going to, memorialize him and all the names that are going to be coming out, I'm sure, if his family, does something, for him in that regard.
Yeah.
Ollie, that's a great report. We appreciate it, Ollie. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ollie.
Oh.
Who's that?
Is that one of the jams?
No, who's that picture?
That was a picture. So one of the things that we were going to talk about tonight is Nike revealed their outfits for the Paris the Paris track team for the Olympics.
Okay.
And while the men are dressed like men, the women got on high cut briefs, and one of the track stars was like, "So I'm got to show my woo-ha while I'm running. What is really going on?" So there's a lot of backlash, and they're talking about it's sexism, and
Wait, what's the sexism part?
The outfit. I'm assuming the one in the gold. See her gold top and how high her briefs are that she's gonna run in.
Right.
There's some concern that the women's outfits are a little risque. Now, remember back in the day, FloJo used to come out with outfits, but she wasn't half naked. So people were track runners, females are worried about.
I had a girlfriend in college that ran track, and I had, they've always, the high jumpers, the hurdlers, all the people that play field sports, they have those now. The girls that throw the big ball or the discus, they're not dressed like that. But the women that run or are jumping, they have on tight clothes because I think it helps their performance.
My daughter's track team, they wear like biker shorts. They don't wear like the bikini outfit type. They don't do that.
And back in my track day, we wore short, like they were shorts, but
they weren't
high-waisted bikini briefs.
You were fast?
In my mind, I was. I ran the third and the fourth leg, so what does that mean?
Okay.
Tell the folks what's up next, Doug.
All right, we get back to the break, man. Tiger Woods, thank you, Ollie. When we get back to the break, we're going to talk about Tiger Woods and how he's probably done. You can stick a fork in his ass or his butt. You can stick a fork in his butt. His bookie.
I don't think you should. Yeah, that's probably where forks shouldn't be going. Thank you, Ollie. Outstanding job. Y'all keep it locked. Two Live Stews Experience with the Stews. Doug and Ryan Stewart coming back here in the break.
And we're going to read some chat messages. Yeah, don't go away.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge with Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram.
Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia.
You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store.
We are the new Edge.
Taste the edge.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, Two Live Stews Experience, back at it in the building. In a podcast near you. We're fueled and powered by the good folks from Southern Edge, southernedgebeverageco.com. That's the website. Follow them on all social media platforms as well. Got some new music going down. Booking artists like Chubb Rock to do shows. A lot going on with the great folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company.
Yeah, Two Live Stews, Facebook.com, Two Live Stews, YouTube.com as well. Go on each of those platforms and you can click the like, follow, subscribe button. We're also on TikTok. Man, did you know we got like 20,000 views on one of the TikTok posts that Tree put up, man?
That's awesome.
20,000 people. Like that's mean, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
So tell people
I would hit the applause, but I don't want to get fussed at, even though I'm supposed to be the one that's doing that. But it's okay.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about Tiger Woods, man. The Masters, positive. Okay, positive. He made the cut for the 24th time. That's a record. Okay, shoots a 77 in the final round of the Masters. He actually came in last out of 60 golfers. Like, he really stunk up the place on Sunday. He has the worst. Go back to that picture. This
ain't got nothing to do with no golf.
He has the worst receding hairline I've ever seen on a black man in my life. I mean, the only receding hairline that looks worse than that is the great George Jefferson. Okay, and George Jefferson is the model that we judge bad receding hairline.
Well, he always wears a hat, so I guess he figures it doesn't matter until he take pictures like that, because that's a bad look.
You know what that tells me, man? That means that people don't love Tiger, man. Because somebody that loves him, like his daughters even. Like, he got a daughter, I believe.
Well, I was about to say when you got done.
Or maybe little Sam should tell him, hey, daddy, man, just let it go, man. Little Sam was coaching him up this Sunday.
Listen, he needed to be coached.
Right.
Praise the Lord for Sam. Morgan likes when I grow my hair because it only grows on the sides now. And every time I cut it, she gets upset. So there's times where I don't have any plans that I'm not out and about or I'm not working, doing anything, man, where I let my hair grow for like a month or so, and it looks worse than Tiger's. It's a real bad look. But my daughter loves it, so I don't care.
So Tiger's pretty much done, stick a fork in him. And the problem is he made it through all 4 rounds. But you can see him laboring, man. The injury to his leg is just, I don't think that he's ever going to be the same again.
It's impossible, man.
And those golf courses, depending on which course it is, man, it could be very hilly. They don't let you ride a cart in the PGA. So I just think that even if he has a good Thursday and maybe even a good Friday, Saturday and Sunday, he's just not going to be able to keep the same pace. And it's going to be a wrap for him, man.
Well, did you see the Max Homa video? And I forgot to send this to Tree. I'm so this upsets me. Max Homa, when he was in the lead after the second round, he played with Tiger the whole second round. Okay. One of the interviewers at the post press conference asked him how was his experience playing around with Tiger Woods. This dude starts crying. He got emotional. No, not because he felt sorry for Tiger and how
he was happy to play with Tiger, just happy to play with him.
He said, and I quote, all of my life, I've wanted to come to Augusta and watch Tiger hit iron shots. No one does it better than him. But today, I played an entire round standing right beside him, and I'm sorry. I'm a little overwhelmed. He got choked up talking about Tiger and what Tiger means to him in the game. And why he plays because of Tiger and how Tiger was encouraging him out there on that round today. All his life, all he ever wanted to do was play around with Tiger, and he did it the Masters, man.
All right, so that kind of leads us into the conversation I really want to get in. Shouts out to Scotty Scheffler, who won the whole thing going away, which that's his second one. He's going to be dominant for the foreseeable future. You know, every time I say somebody is going to be dominant, you know, they up and down. There's so many great players. It's hard to be consistently a winner. Like McIlroy didn't do anything. We talked about him earlier. He got offered $850 million by the Live. Bruce Koepka, those guys. Like, there's so many good players, and golf is so streaky. You have a good day, you putt good today, you don't hit your irons well, you don't come up the tee well, you have a couple of bad little breaks, and you out of it. Okay?
Yeah. For the record, man.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, sir. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, I think we in agreement. At one point, you were thinking Tiger was going to pass Jack Nicklaus for majors, but that's clearly not going to happen. He has 16 majors, and he was going for 16. He's won the Masters 6 times, I believe it is. He was going for a 6th win in the Masters. You don't think that he has a chance right now to be the dominant Tiger Woods that we knew and loved, right?
82 official PGA Tour events that this man has won, tied with Sam Snead, also at 82. Stick a fork in him, man. Look, man, there's 2 things I can guarantee you right now. When Tiger Woods plays around the golf and when I play around the golf, it hurts like hell. I got nerve damage in my neck and my back and my shoulders. Tiger's had several back infusions. Okay? So for him to make the cut and labor through those 4 rounds is mind-boggling to me. Tiger is in pain with every swing.
Yeah.
Every single swing, man. So as good as he played to make that cut, these golfers today, it's going to take longevity and stamina to win these rounds, because these guys are going to be able to play at their peak, at their pinnacle consistently for those 4 rounds. Tiger can't do that no more, man. He struggled bad, man.
So talk about how golf has changed / dictated your life. Like, you've been playing for how long?
I'm right around 20 years now.
Okay, so I'm probably around 25. I think I started playing a little bit before you.
You're before me.
You were probably. So whenever Tiger started, I started playing, and I'm going to be honest with you, probably 8 out of 10 black dudes that you know that play golf probably are inspired in some way by Tiger Woods.
Hey, man.
I've said it before a million times. I'll say it again. He is the most influential athlete that's ever walked the face of the earth because he's got a whole demographic of people playing golf that never did before.
We are men of Omega, a.k.a. we the Qs. Tiger has somehow influenced us to wear red shirts on Sunday when we go play golf.
No, stop.
I'm one of them.
I don't wear red
I'm
shirts.
one of them. I'm one of them.
Yeah,
I'm
you
one
went
of
a little
them.
bit too far with that, but
I'm being honest.
I get your point.
On Sundays, if I'm playing golf, I wear Tiger red.
Yeah, I don't.
It's only one shirt, but it's what I wear when I play golf on Sundays, man.
Right.
He's one of the most influential people in sports. You mentioned something a second ago in the Two Live Studios experience with Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. You mentioned Liv offering Roy McIlroy $850 million.
Yeah, and he's saying that he's not going to take it, that he's going to retire being a PGA golfer. That's it.
Well, so
that's the second question we could ask another day. What's your price? Remember Norm, rest his soul, our agent?
Right.
He used to say everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price.
He used to say, what was it saying? We'll be whores, but we want to be well paid. Is that what he said?
Right. We'll be whores, but we want to be well whore. We want to be well paid whores. And also, not only are we whores, but from time to time, we need a little kiss.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the radio rabbi.
What's
your number? What's your number? Rory's trying to play this, I don't even know what to call it, man. He's trying to be loyal.
Holier than thou.
That's a good phrase. That's a good phrase.
Yes.
He's trying to be holier than thou because he's been very critical of Liv and very supportive of the PGA and calling all of these golfers that basically defected to Liv, calling them traitors, this, that, the other. $850 million. I don't care what it is. I don't care who I'm playing with right now. I'm Audi 5G.
Okay, well,
not even $850 million. How about $850? I'm gone.
Listen, man. What they're missing is this. And when Tiger turned down $800 million earlier this year or earlier last year, when he turned down $800 million because he's staying loyal to the PGA, what I said was, as these guys started defecting, PGA and the Live tournaments, the two different organizations, sir, they're going to merge. They're going to find a way to have common ground. They're going to find a way to come to the table and agree upon a way for all of these premier golfers to play in the same tournaments. So Tiger can afford to turn down $800 million. Roy can afford to turn down $850 million. But in less than a year, they're all going to regret turning down the money because their hallowed PGA, the coveted PGA, are going to partner with the Live tournament because Liv's got the bulk of these good players that the PGA needs.
Yeah. But let's jump back to Tiger and his influence. I will argue with you that 80% of black golfers that are playing today, and think about it, how many golf trips you go on every summer?
Yeah, I go on about 3 a year.
Okay. So that wasn't done before Tiger Woods.
No.
No way. Several times I've gone on a golf tournament, and I'm actually going on one this coming weekend. I'm going to Dallas this weekend. Several times I've been in the airport, and I've seen other dudes that I know going to another golf tournament somewhere else.
Lugging their bags.
I've bumped into several dudes. What's the dude that works at ESPN right now in the 11 p.m. ESPN? Stan Barrett, I think his name is.
Yes.
I remember we bumped into him in Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
And he was with a group of guys. My point is before Tiger, brothers was not playing golf. Matter of fact, I think we probably called you a sissy if you was playing golf. Maybe not quite a sissy, but one step above a sissy. We called you when you was going to play golf. You were going to play golf. Tiger has made it kind of cool to play golf.
I'm in 3 different groups that travel around the world to play golf. and the least amount of participants in the smallest group is 14 people, man. One group is 14 and one is as high as 24. But we get together and we go play golf, and we have the time of our life every time. We competing. I love it, man. It's what I want to do when I got free time if I'm not doing something with the kids.
Do you acknowledge though that it's the Tiger Woods effect?
No question.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And there's
100%.
not many people in sports. I can't think of anybody that's brought an entire, like I said earlier, I can't think of anybody that's brought an entire group of people that would not have played the sport if it were not for him.
An entire demographic.
Right. Like you can't think of nobody in basketball that got people. Well, I mean, I guess you can think of a lot of people in basketball, but you can't say one person's responsible for brothers wanting to be basketball players.
Right.
I don't think you can do that. Or football or any other sport.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Arthur Ashe was this tremendous tennis player, black tennis player. I don't see a lot of brothers playing tennis like that to the degree that we play golf. I just think Tiger, man, he might not be the greatest athlete because of his sport. And Tiger be ripped. First of all, let's back up. Tiger is definitely not your average golfer. He walk around there shredded to death.
Yeah, he used to train with Rangers at one point in time when he was at the peak of his golf career. He would do Ranger training for some reason.
So my bottom line is, my point is, I don't think that there's anybody ever been more influential for their sport and brought more people to the sport than Tiger Woods has for golf.
I concur, sir. I agree 100%. That actually leads us into our top 5, I think.
Yeah. So top 5. We're gonna roll it out right now.
Let's do it.
Top 5 most influential athletes of all time. Coming in at number 5 for your boy, Steph Curry. Steph Curry got every 5'11" dude in America thinking that he can make it in the NBA. There's nobody else that has had that type of effect where they've modeled their game after a guy. It used to be you had to be 6'3" or taller to even think you had a shot in the NBA.
Right.
Steph Curry has given hope to a whole generation of kids that think if they can figure out how to shoot from half court, they can make it in the NBA. Coming in at number 4 on my list is Pele. The great Pele has really brought the entire world to the sport of soccer. They call it football, okay? He's the only guy that's won a World Cup 3 times. A little bit before your time, but really the popularity of soccer, of football, is all because of the great Pele, the great Brazilian star. Coming in at number 3 is Muhammad Ali. From a social perspective, okay? From a guy that spoke up about civil rights issues, about right and wrong, and how black people are being treated in this country. Oh, yeah. And he was the greatest of all time. Coming in at number 3 is Muhammad Ali. Coming in at number 2 is MJ. Sports marketing, okay? Michael Jordan has taken sports marketing with the Jordan brand from this level down here
to another whole level, right?
All the way up here, okay? The man is worth several $billions. The man ain't played basketball in 20 years, but we still buying his sneakers. The first one from 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
35 years ago.
Very expensive shoe. Very expensive shoe.
And number 1 is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, y'all. For everything that I just talked about in the last couple of minutes here, Tiger Woods has brought a whole entire demographic to a sport that was not there before him. Simple as that. Tiger is my number 1 spot. Can I get a round of applause?
I would, man. I would, but I'll get fussed at, so I'm not going to do it. But congratulations, man.
Why would you?
I would love to hit the applause because that's a bomb list.
And my honorable mention. And I told you to throw in one honorable mention. You agree with that, right?
Well, my list was already turned in, so don't worry about my honorable mention. You do yours.
My honorable mention is Michael Vick. Michael
what?
Vick.
I got him.
Michael Vick is that's my honorable mention.
I got him.
The order that I had has already been shown. Honorable mention is Michael Vick. The reason why you have Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts and all these guys getting the opportunity that they have now is because Mike Vick was drafted number 1, was a running dual threat quarterback, and had great success in the NFL and showed that style of play could sell a lot of tickets. So these guys today, a lot of them are getting the opportunity because of one MB7. That's my honorable mention. You
right.
see my top 5.
Congratulations, man. Really good. Tree, go ahead and put my list up. Thank you very much, man. Coming in at number 5, the great Venus Williams, man. Venus has won 801. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Serena. He's right. I just.
No. You got Venus. You already turned it in. You just said I already turned my list in.
Well, that was an accident.
No,
that was
you
an
got
accident.
Venus. You have Venus. I already took a screenshot. You got Venus. Go ahead. Bring the list back up, Tree. Bring the list back up, Tree.
I want to talk to you about that real quick. All right. It's supposed to be Serena, not Venus. Okay. We agree on Mike Jordan.
No.
I'm really bummed out now, man. I mean, I am really bummed out. I mean, I don't even know how to recover from this. I feel like I've been sabotaged.
I was like, wait a minute, Venus, she good and all, but she ain't Serena. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, leave them damn gummies alone, man. You messing up your list and whatnot, man. People watching you.
I didn't take a gummy tonight. That's probably part of the problem, man. All right, post my list one more time. Tree, let's get this over with, man. Mike Jordan, Tiger Woods, we both agree about that. The great Muhammad Ali was number 2 on my list, man, for the same reasons that you spoke about. And I had number 1 down as Jackie Robinson, man, the first black man to integrate Major League Baseball. I think baseball had been around 60 years or so before they had the first black and Jackie Robinson being in there, man. And also, man, Tree, if you post my honorable mentions real quick, I'll get through those.
Wait a minute, honorable mentions? We said 1. We said 1 honorable mention.
No, you said 1. The great Hank Aaron, the great Lawrence Taylor, and I dug deep with these two, man. Jesse Owens and what he meant to the world of the Olympics and all that stuff.
God don't like ugly.
In gymnastics, man, no one's won more medals than Simone Biles.
Now the applause works. Now the applause works.
Simone Biles, man.
5 honorable mentions, and now the applause works. God don't like ugly. That's why you put down Venus Williams as opposed to Serena.
That really hurt me. But back to Simone Biles, one of my honorable mentions, man. What she's done in the mental health space, how she came back from dealing with the mental health, that would have shut a lot of people down, man. But she's a lion, man. She's a lion, and she's back to winning gold medals and stuff. So congratulations to her, and I had to put her in my honorable mentions, man. All right, man. Y'all go to the polls and vote. I'm soliciting your forgiveness for the minor error that I made.
Nah, you got Venus at number 5, not Serena. I think that's gonna lose it for you right there. MJ, I had him too. Tiger, I had him too, even higher. Ali, I had him. You got Jackie Robinson.
Yep.
And listen, to be honest, no disrespect to the great Jackie Robinson. Ninjas was already playing baseball before he played. They played in the Negro leagues, in the community leagues, in the beer leagues.
Yeah, so that's very true. But he was the first to break it into Major League Baseball. So
that's true.
To give other ninjas the opportunity to do just that.
Ashley Scott, what up, cousin? Says, tell the people how Ryan shot me and tried to murder me. Yeah, man. Steve put all your business on the interweb, man.
Boy, I mean, he blowing it out.
So the owner of Southern Edge, the Southern Edge Beverage Company, put on the internet about how my little Bubba shot him in the leg when we were 7. Well, they were 7. I was probably 10 at the time. You shot the man in the leg. He still got that BB in his calf, man, in his leg.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I think all of you understand now why he got shot in the leg.
Why?
The way he's been bullying me the last 3 days with this picture of his calf on Facebook, telling people about the story. He wrote a whole 3-page diatribe on Facebook about the story, man. Yeah. That's why he got shot.
He put a picture on the interweb with an x-ray, and you can see the BB clear as day. It's been in there for 40 years, man. From Sigma Dads, Doug dry stitching on his brother. No, I'm not. From Maurice Bird, when their collective paychecks get bigger, that resentment will go away. Talking about Caitlin Clark.
No question.
Rel Scott says Caitlin Clark equals Tim Tebow. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go that far. Now, I called Tebow from a mile away. I knew he was going to be a bust. I'm not saying Caitlin Clark's going to be a bust in the NBA, the WNBA, but I think it's going to be a lot harder than what she's been used to in college.
And based upon what Tim Tebow did in the NFL for his short stint, I don't think you could call him it's not you don't have any quantitative data that states he was a bust.
He was a first-round pick. He was a bust, 100%.
He got caught up in a coaching change, and new coaches came in and didn't want to
throw the ball over 10 yards. You could throw the ball better than Tim Tebow.
He won a playoff game.
Let's not have these arguments like we had on First Take.
He won a playoff game. Yeah, bad quarterbacks don't win playoff games. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. Shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge.
Yeah. Your mic is. Did your mic come loose? Here we go. There we go.
Doug, let's go to
Ryan,
break.
you back? You got your mic's on mute. Your mic's on mute. There we go. You're back. No, your mic on your screen is on mute. On your screen.
There we go. We're good.
Yeah, there we go. All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
Southern Edge Beverage Company.
Yeah, we hear you perfect.
SouthernEdgeBeverageCO.com. Follow us on social media. Are we done for the evening, man, or do we have another segment?
No, we're done. We're done. We're good to go. We're good to go.
We're going to do a live podcast here real soon. We're going to put the information out here real soon. The lovely Ollie Michelle is going to be in there. Doug and I will be there. The great Treat Taylor and maybe Naughty Dread will be in there as well. Y'all make sure that you're following us on social media to make sure you get your invites whenever we figure out how we're going to do this list. Outstanding job, everybody, man. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Dread. Thank you.
You get an A, man. You get an A.
I appreciate it. I don't think you can give me an A today, man.
I'm giving you an A, man. Despite you putting Serena, despite you putting Venus and meaning Serena, and your mic fizzled out on us like 13, 11 times a day. It's
I'm
okay.
tired, man.
You're smoking gummies and stuff before the show. You don't know.
I wasn't.
I still give you an A, man. You my little bubba. There you go, man.
Good job, man. You two get an A, man. Congratulations. You two get an A, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. We'll put more information out about this next show coming up here real soon. We appreciate y'all, man. God is good all the time, and all time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. I don't believe I do that, man.
Yeah. Can't get Venus. Yeah,